Now let's go through the NHD Setup Wizard. The Setup Wizard walks you through 7 quick steps to get your NHD project up and running. This includes IP addressing, alias names, video walls, multi-view, and NHD Touch. We already covered each of these topics in separate videos, so we won't go into detail here. If you want to learn more about any step, make sure to check out those dedicated videos. So, how do we open the Setup Wizard? If you're accessing your controller for the first time, the wizard appears automatically as soon as you log in. For those of you who are already in the dashboard, here's how to reopen it. Click the Controller tab and scroll down to the Command section. Click Reopen the Wizard. Now refresh the page and log in again. And here it is. This is what you see the first time you log into the controller. Just click here to get started. The first step is setting up the IP addresses of your endpoints. Here we have 3 options. Leave all devices on the default DHCP, individually assign an address to each device, or assign IPs to multiple devices at once. I'll keep mine on the default DHCP and click Continue. The next step is setting the IP addresses on your controller. On the left, you have the AV port, and on the right, you have the control port. Just make sure these 2 are not on the same range. They need to be completely separate. I like my current setup, so I'll just click Continue. The next step is giving alias names to your endpoints. Simply click on a device in the list and give it a nickname. Then click Apply. There's also the Find Me button, which makes the LED on the device blink so you can easily identify it. Let's continue. Step 3 is all about video walls. We covered this setup in detail in a separate video, so here I'll just create a simple wall with a single layout. I'll choose the standard one, and I'll make it 2 by 2, and I'll call it Demo. Next, I'll create a standard layout called Combined, since we'll combine these displays into one. Now just drag and drop the receivers onto the displays. Now click on each display one by one, and once they're all selected, click Combine. I'll name this screen Big Screen and click OK. The last step is to drag and drop a single transmitter and the video wall is ready. Click Apply and Save. The next step, step 4, is all about multi-view. Select a receiver from the list and choose a layout. Now drag transmitters onto the layout. When you're done, click Apply and Save, and that's it. The next step is setting up the NetworkHD Touch app. If you're planning to use it, select NHD Touch. If not, select third-party control. I'll choose NHD Touch. First, we set up zones. Click the plus button to create a new zone, and I'll call it Lobby. Once it's created, make sure you select it on the left. Next, select decoders from the list and click Add to Zone. And that's it. Now you can repeat this for any other zones you want to create. The last step is setting up the power commands so you can turn your displays on and off using the Touch app. So I'll click Yes. Select the decoders on the left and then define the commands. You can use CEC, RS-232, or IR. For this example, I'll use CEC. So first enable it. I'll load the default values and click Apply. Now repeat this process for any other displays you want to control. On the right side, you can test the commands to make sure everything is working as expected. And that's it. Just click Finish, and you'll be taken to the main dashboard. Okay, so that's the whole setup. Again, if you want any of these steps explained in more detail, make sure to check out the other dedicated videos. Thanks.